Hello there and welcome back to another episode of this Rags to Riches playthrough. We are currently the manager of Llangefni. We have got our away tie against Buckley today. One thing I think that we're going to look at doing just before we start, we're going to make a personal request and we're going to ask to start our coaching badges. Now, to be fair, if we look at the schedule and we look at the fixtures that we've had so far, 2 wins in both cups. The friendlies were back-to-back wins. We've only actually lost 1 game of the season so far. First 2 league games, of course, were wins as well. In terms of impressing the board, we're definitely at that point at the moment, I would say. It might be early days, but of course, this season is short. So if we don't ask, we don't get. And if they say no, then we'll try again in the future, or maybe we'll whinge about it in the press and see if that then changes their mind. Maybe we won't do that because, of course, we don't want to get sacked. But we have got our away tie against Buckley now. We're going to get the game underway. We're going to pick our starting 11, and then we will have the team talk. Also, as well, I just want to touch on a couple of things. Heijman's absolutely fantastic array and range of passing in the last episode. Actually only has a passing of 3, but it has started to increase. So he is obviously just, he's obviously just a machine. He doesn't even abide by the stats. He's that good. Heijman is that good. He looks at them stats and goes, do you know what? A 30-yard cross-field ball. I'm not even gonna blink an eyelid at it. So we have got the team. Jack Davies in goal, of course, starting regular number 1. Felipe Edmonds, Mike Williams, Alan Roberts, and Gary Owen make up the defence. Finley Goodridge along with the Bulgarian brute Heijman in midfield. We've gone for Hughes to start this game instead of the other Jones. Lewis Barlow, Owen Jones, and Lewis Owen up front. Let's walk in, see how they are feeling. Realistically, after that last performance, I think assertively we're going to tell them we want them to pick up from where we was last time. We can't ask for more from the boys in that last game. Let's hope that the momentum, the drive, the focus, the practice we've been putting in on the training pitch pays off in this away game against Buckley. So Barlow picks up the ball from the kickoff into Hughes. Hughes tries to beat his man, but Moore covers up well. Heijman on the ball into Roberts. Roberts into Jones. Jones trying to go around his mark. He does do that. Hughes with the header in, unfortunately, straight at the goalkeeper position again. Heijman into Barlow. Barlow into Goodridge. To Jones. Jones beats his man. Wrists the ball in. Hughes again. It's a carbon copy of what we said. If we just seen a replay of the same header, that's what it feels like. Come on, Hughes. You need to be doing better than that. Maybe we'll be training your heading in the next few training sessions. Owen into Heijman. Into Jones. Back to Owen. Heijman. Barlow. Owen. Through on goal. Oh, and he tucks it in the bottom right-hand corner. Of course he does. Finishing a 4, but there's nothing he can't finish in this game. Early goal for Llangefni. 1-0 up. 8 minutes played. Let's just look at this again. No one's there. He's literally alone in the middle of that defence. Split the centre-backs apart. No one's even marking him. You can't be giving Lewis Owen that much space and time on the ball, especially that far out. He's just dangerous and deadly. Got a throw in here. Owen into Jones. Owen plays it all the way back into Roberts. Recycling the play into Heijman, Goldridge, Barlow, Heijman, Jones. Oh, it's just over the bar. Got a free kick. Oh, and they've curled it in. Of course they have. Of course they have. I mean, we've scored quite a few free kicks in this series so far, so it's only about time that we concede one. Lovely bit of curl on it. The goalkeeper was nowhere near it. Even if there was 2 goalkeepers in that net, they wouldn't have saved that at that point. Heijman into Jones. Back to Owen into Jones. Jones with through ball through to Owen. Owen's 1-on-1. And he absolutely skies it. You make me look silly after I just absolutely praised you. 35 minutes play. We've got a corner. Ooh, straight into the keeper's hands. Haven't actually scored from a corner yet. Or conceded, to be fair. Owen plays. Oh, lovely ball through there to Owen. I'm not quite sure who that was, but that was a fantastic ball. Keeper does well to keep him out for a second time of the afternoon. Long ball over the top by the midfielder there. Winger beats his man. Oh, luckily, he just could not get his head on the end of that. Roberts plays it back. Just get rid of it, guys. Oh, Davies with a great save. And there we have it. That's half time. 1-1. Buckley 1, Llangefni 1. Let's go and have a chat with the boys and see how we are getting on. We've had a lot of shots on target so far, and I'm happy with that. That's what our assistant recommends, so absolutely awful things. But why are we going to be saying, oh, that's great? Let's have a look here. We are going to go for our hands on hips facing the team. And we're going to say we've been unlucky so far. And the two goalkeepers, oh, and Andy Sinclair seems motivated. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Prove me otherwise and see if we can get a little bit more out of this second half, please. Well in by Williams there. Long ball out. No one to reclaim it. And then plays a crossfield ball to Jones. Cunningham. Douglas. Moore. Hamilton. And he absolutely fires it over the crossbar. That is good for us. We're going to make some substitutions. Thomas Hughes is absolutely puffing out there, so we're going to get rid of him. We're going to bring on Stephen Jones. We're probably going to take off Finley Goodridge as well and bring on James Saxton. We know obviously what he can do going further forward. Dangerous free kick here. We've got to defend this well. Oh, the defenders have done nothing, but luckily the goalkeeper come out on top even though it was offside. Fantastic save. He does not save them. Saxton was there. Jones into Heischmann. Edmonds out wide, brings it in. Barlow. Oh, Ian Jones was there. Owen Jones. So close. We're going to encourage the guys. Awful, woeful free kick straight into the goalkeeper's hands. We need to be doing better with that. Saxton plays it into Owen, into Barlow. Barlow to Jones. Back to the defence in Edmonds. Williams. He loves the ball over the top. Unfortunately, there just wasn't a runner there. The ball was just not long enough. Williams with an absolute monster of a header regains possession. To Roberts. Ball over the top into Owen. Oh, the defenders absolutely downfounding themselves, but Owen just can't put away the ball, unfortunately. Offensive corner for us now. Saxton straight into the goalkeeper's hands again. Dangerous free kick there. Oh, and again, the goalkeeper's there. He just can't be beaten unless it's from a free kick. He's a man on a mission today. 3 additional minutes. We've stayed cautious for the whole game just because, again, the team is dubbed to be weak, and I don't want to go forward, go for it. A point away from home this early stage of season is still a good result. And there we have it. Our first draw of the season. 1-1 away from Buckley. Good performances all through the spine of the team. Owen, Barlow, Jones, Heischmann, Williams, all with good green overall ratings. Let's speak to the guys. We didn't get the result we wanted, but we should be happy if we create that many chances that often. I'm going to say that assertively, and we are going to go with that today. Unfortunately, the board has rejected our coaching badges course. And their reason is we have to be selfish here, and we feel that if you continue to make that sort of progress, the club could lose you to a bigger and better opportunities. Well, of course, that's the whole point of me wanting to do them. I'd like to further my development by going on a coaching course, please. We're not sure that would benefit the team right now. This concludes our meeting. In the future, please do not waste our time. Things like this. Wow, okay. I mean, the better I get, the better coaching your team gets. So arguably the better you get, let's be honest. Our next stop is a cup game in the JD Welsh Cup, and we are playing Annaford. They are in the South League, so we're in the North League, and they're in the South League. So in terms of stats and in terms of ability, we're probably on par. We've got our post-match interview here. Lewis Owen got his first league goal for the club. First league goal? Is that his first league goal? He's been prolific in front of goal. That must have been in the cup games and the friendlies. How important is it for a new striker to get off the mark? It was a great moment for Lewis, of course. Ryan Cunningham had a great game for Buckley Town, picking up the man of the match performance. What did you make of his performance? I'm just going to smile and say I don't want to comment on individuals. I'm not going to sit here and praise the opposition. I'm going to praise my own team. After a refereeing performance that will generate plenty of discussion, how do you think it reflects the standards of officiating in Wales? Well, we didn't see any highlights that would say otherwise. I'm going to, with open arms, saying using the officials as an excuse is so lazy and I'm tired of it. I'd rather focus on my team. That means we're not going to get in any hot water with the Welsh FA either. We don't want to be getting fined when we're on £130 a week. We won't be able to eat for the week. I'm now going to skip forward to the cup game. If anything happens between then, of course, I will let you know. Alex Griffiths has left the club. As we saw in the last game, he had a couple of offers made to him. That's absolutely fine. 25-year-old centre back. He wasn't getting our squad. 1.5 stars. Did have good determination, but he wasn't. He was never going to get in our starting lineup. He wasn't even getting on the bench. Let's be honest. And we've had the scouting report come through, ready for our cup game. Their strengths: their goalkeeper is a very good option in goal. Okay, and their defence is, by the looks of it, Sean Perry represents very good quality at right back. So maybe we'll focus more of our attack down the left-hand side. Weaknesses is their reflexes. The goalkeepers in the squad lack quality of reflex overall. You can't praise the goalkeeper and then tell me that the goalkeeper lacks overall quality in reflexes. Okay, well, again, he's a free ability, free potential scout, so we've got to take it with a pinch of salt. And one-on-ones, the goalkeepers aren't ideal when facing one-on-ones. So basically what you're telling me, he's a really good option in goal, but he's absolutely awful at diving. He's absolutely awful at one-on-ones. So what is he going to be good at? Somehow we didn't win Manager of the Month because of that draw against Buckley, unfortunately. Steve Evans won it ahead of us. We did come third though, so not too bad in our very first month of professional football management. Llangefni players named in North Team of the Month though, so that's good for the confidence of Mike Williams and of course Jack Davies. Of course he's in there. Absolute rock at the back in goal. Unfortunately, Luke Wiltshire decided to not join us and he has joined another club sadly. Our overall monthly manager performance rating, we're getting a B minus. Not too bad. I'll take a B minus. Tactics, they're very pleased with squad minus, B minus, matches B minus, and the club vision C. The board are satisfied in the progress made towards realising the club's visions. No notable criticisms, which is good. Just quite a few positive. The dressing room atmosphere is currently good. Has taken a little bit of a drop from that draw. Guys, we are gonna draw some games and we probably will lose some games, so you're going to have to be a little bit mentally more tougher than that. Managerial support, it's very good for me as well. So here we are, we're at our JD Welsh Cup game second round. We are going to make a little bit of a change. We're going to let Heisman drop out from the starting 11 for this one. We're going to drop him down to the bench just to keep things fresh. We're going to bring off Hughes as well and put Stephen Jones in. We could give Josh Stanley a run out, to be fair, instead of Saxton. Yeah, let's throw Josh Stanley into the mix. Obviously, he's our youngster who's just come through the development squad, so hopefully he can handle the pressure well. It'll be a good test for him moving further forward. So the starting lineup in the JD Welsh Cup is Jack Davies, Felipe Edmonds, Mike Williams, Alan Roberts, Gary Owen, Finley Goodridge, Josh Stanley making his debut in his first competitive game, Stephen Jones, Lewis Barlow, Owen Jones and Lewis Owen. The bench made up of Steve Sinclair, Kieran Edwards, Heisman, the Bulgarian Brute, William Hughes and James Saxton. Be looking at Heisman and Saxton to come on and make an impact if the game is not going in our favour. We're going to put our hands on our hips and we're going to say the pressure is all on them. What have we got to lose? Let's go cause an upset. As usual, we are the underdogs, which is a common theme of the season, but that's how we like it. We like not to be suspected of the big results and the big fixtures. We want to go under the radar, do our business, and surprise as many teams as we can. Defending the corner here. Oh, header straight into the goalkeeper's hands. Control possession here by the opposition. Long range effort, and again Davies is there. Fumbles it a little bit. Would prefer him catching that in case there was a runner coming in, but he still made the save nonetheless. Playing it out from the back, lovely. Avoiding their press. Roberts, long ball over the top into Owen, just doesn't reach the mark. They do like that long ball over the top into Owen. It's something that they've obviously worked on together. And again, Davies with a great save. Long free kick. Barlow's there on the volley. Oh, skies it over the top of the net. So that's half time, 0-0. Few highlights there for both sides. Let's say to the guys with outstretched arm, no, pumped fists. I'm proud of everyone's efforts so far. Keep going and we can win this. Instill that belief into the players. We're going to encourage the guys. All over the top, Roberts easily deals with it. Into Owen. Into Stanley, Barlow, Owen. Oh, lovely bit of stop play there. Stanley into Barlow. Barlow's he's not got his shooting boots on this afternoon. We're going to change it to a more balanced style of play because they're going to be sort of the same sort of level as us, and I don't think we need to be as cautious for the last half an hour. They're just playing it around at the back, that's fine. Can't hurt us when the ball's that far back. Long goal kick into no one. Owen picks up the loose ball to Roberts over the top. Goodridge picks up the loose ball again from the defence's header clear. Goodridge, Barlow, into Owen. Owen to Jones. And Jones has snuck it in. It's just crept under the goalkeeper's arms and gone off the post and in. How he's not saved that, I don't know. Let's have a look at this replay again. Barlow with a lovely ball into Owen. Owen just sees the run, plays the ball through, perfectly weighted ball. Oh, it's literally slipped through the keeper's hands. Off the post and nestled into the back of the net. We'll take that all day long. 70 minutes played. They've got some possession here on the attack. Past the fullback, back to Clark, into Hensel. It's fine. You can play that ball all the way back if you want, lads. That's not a problem at all. We're happy to just sit back, absorb the pressure, and then hit you on the counter. We do not mind. 75 minutes played, so we're going to make some substitutes. We are going to bring on Heisman for Stanley. Had a great game, couldn't have asked more, he's been involved. We are going to then bring off Erwin Jones as he's getting a little bit tired out there. Going to bring on William Hughes. Could bring off Edmonds, but I don't want to disrupt the fluidity of the defence right now. So we're going to keep that as it is. We are now going to go back to a more defensive style of play. Let's let this highlight trickle out actually, just in case. They're just playing it between each other. Oh, that's a lovely ball across field actually. Oh, what's happened? Oh my God, how have we managed to get away with that? We are now going to go for time wasting and bring the tempo down and go slightly shorter passing, just to keep that possession game up, waste the time, frustrate them, get in their heads to know that they're not going to break us down. Owen here on the ball, into Goodridge, to Jones. Owen, Barlow's through. Oh, Barlow. 3 minutes of added time now. Let's just hold out for the result now, boys. Let's keep our heads. Long range effort, but Jack Davies is there. Turns out on the follow-up, the other player was offside. Neat free kick here, straight into the goalkeeper's hands. Just hold on to that, Davies. Waste a little bit of time. That's it. Look at this play. Perfect. Williams, long ball over the top into Owen. Williams to Edmonds, sorry. Barlow. Goodridge. Edmonds, Jones. Goodridge into Owen. Owen with a fantastic, first time ball as well across, but unfortunately didn't go to any of our forward guys. Williams has been beat here. Oh my God. I was going to say, what a fantastic tackle by Williams, but the rebound and Jack Davies was already coming out of his net. Let's just watch this highlight again. Williams gets dumbfounded there, but makes up for his error here with a fantastic tackle. But their player gets the rebound and hits it first time. 1-1, 92nd minute. Okay, fine. So it goes straight to penalties in the JD Welsh Cup. We don't have any extra time, which is probably good because our players are a little bit tired anyway, let's be honest. So we're going to go with Owen, Barlow, Heisman, Jones and Goodridge as our first 5 penalty takers. If it goes on longer, it will sort out between itself. We are going to say stay calm, back yourselves, and we'll be fine. We don't want to put too much added pressure on the boys here. First penalty kick goes in for Amersfoort. Owen steps up. Owen rockets it down the centre of the net. 1-1 on penalties. Amerford score their second penalty. Barlow steps up for the second penalty for Llangefni. And he just sneaks it away. Goalkeeper went the right way. They score their third penalty. Heisman steps up for Llangefni's third penalty. And of course he scores. No doubt that he was going to score that. Amerford with their fourth. Tuck it in the bottom corner. Jones steps up for the fourth penalty. He puts it away. Straight down the middle. Absolutely dumbfounding the goalkeeper there. This could be 5-5 on the penalties. And it's going into the additional penalty takers. Goodridge taking a long run up here. Oh, and he's just tucked that past the goalkeeper. It's gone straight to the goalkeeper for them now. This is unprecedented. Oh, and he puts that away like a striker. Absolutely incredible penalty. Edmonds steps up for us now. And he puts it away. Let's hope that Jack Davies can put a bit of pressure onto them and save one of these. And he's put it away again. William Hughes steps up. Brilliant penalty, top right-hand corner. Jack Davies is a great open play goalkeeper, but a shot-stopping penalty taker, maybe not one of his traits. And Williams has missed. We've gone out 8-7 on penalties. You hate to see it. It's a disappointing way to get out of the cup. We're going to have outstretched arms and say sometimes the result doesn't go your way, but I'm very happy with the performance nonetheless. They all look inspired and motivated, which is good. It's just a raffle when it goes to penalties, isn't it? So we're out of the cup now, unfortunately, but we have still got the Nathaniel MG Cup. We're probably going to focus more on that. It's more for the north and south sides. The JD Welsh Cup did have the Premier Welsh Division teams starting to be entered in the next round. What I will do is play the next two games off camera and bring you back in the next episode for Ruffin away in the cup. So we have two cup games on the bounce that you've seen, and we'll have Hollywell, and then we'll go further forward from that. But I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know in the comment section, how far do you think we're going to get in the Nathaniel Cup, and where do you think we're going to finish in the league? Obviously, when we first started, I said I'd be happy with 7th, 8th, 9th. But at the minute, we're pushing for top of the table. Please subscribe if you are new around here, and don't forget to turn that notification bell on, just so you can keep up to date with the journey that we're taking on this Rags to Riches playthrough. I will join you next time for our away tie at Ruffin. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. See you soon.
I won't stop till I hear him say